Welcome back to Three Towers Investing Channel, the #1 channel that brings you the latest in finance, investment, and innovation. The Tesla Semi is the most powerful Tesla vehicle from a logistical standpoint. Elon Musk plans to do everything possible to transform industries for the better. He does this not only by creating futuristic vehicles that are more technologically sophisticated and effective, but also by designing the factories he builds to produce such vehicles. 138 football fields worth of manufacturing space, boardwalk-lined hiking and biking trails, and an ecological paradise with butterflies, fish in the stream, and birds in the trees. The Tesla Semi is an all-electric Class 8 semi-truck that runs solely on batteries. In November 2017, 2 concept cars were revealed, and manufacturing is expected to begin in 2023. When using a solar-powered Tesla Mega Charger charging station, the truck's improved batteries would enable it to drive 400 miles after an 80% charge in 30 minutes. Prior to joining Tesla to set up the Model S production line, Gillian was in charge of the Cascadia diesel engine Class 8 semi-truck for Freightliner. After leaving the Semi program a year later to manage one of the Model 3 General Assembly lines, he was named Tesla's President of Automotive in September 2018. After that, in 2019 and 2020, Tesla began looking into suitable locations in 8 states in the central United States. Many local groups and American government agencies expressed interest in the Tesla Gigafactory, which is planned to be a sizable manufacturing facility. Some others showed an interest in decreasing regulatory barriers, streamlining the land buying procedure, and considering tax incentives. Tesla was going through a hiring process around May 2020. By the end of 2021, Tesla planned to start mass manufacturing, and by 2022, it is expected to be operating at full capacity. Austin, Nashville, Tennessee, and Tulsa, Oklahoma were on the short list. The Gigafactory, Texas, which will be built in the Texas city of Austin, will be the largest lithium-ion battery manufacturing plant in the world when it is finished. The factory will produce the Model 3 and Model Y cars, as well as the Tesla Cybertruck and Semi for the eastern United States. Tesla shared 4 pictures of the enormous auto factory in conjunction with the release of its financial results for the second quarter. The photographs obtained from both inside and outside of the SoCo Gigafactory, Texas, show an aerial view of construction with a large number of workers. The plant's construction appeared to be wrapping up. Tesla's plans for 280 acres of the 2,100-acre land were initially detailed in a report by the Texas state government. It still needs to work after being purchased for $97 million. The plan was for a massive rectangular manufacturing facility to the east of Texas Highway 130, running roughly from the Colorado River to Harold Green Road in the north. If parking spaces are included, the facility has a footprint of 7.9 million square feet or 138 football fields. What Tesla will do with the 1,800 acres at the site that are still open is still unknown, because neither Tesla spokespersons nor Elon Musk himself have commented on the subject. Wedbush Securities analyst Daniel Ives stated that Tesla was anticipated to perform a sizable amount of further work at the location, but he issued a warning, noting that the business has a reputation for hiding its goals. "I realize that ultimately they're creating this much more than a standard factory," Ives observed. The extra space was supposedly kept to test their enormous semi-trucks in the open, and it turns out he was right. It's not just about the plan. Ives claims that Tesla will also require a test driving facility. There is still a lot of timber to cut after the initial 280 acres of development, he said. The site plan that was submitted to the city doesn't seem to show any of the public amenities that Elon Musk mentioned when announcing plans to establish the plant here in July, but those might be revealed in later stages. "We're going to build it into a factory that is to be stunning," Elon Musk promised at the time. Since it is directly on the Colorado River, there will be a boardwalk with a hiking and bike track, with fish swimming in the stream and animals like birds and butterflies. It will essentially be an ecological paradise. Everyone will have access to it as well. It won't be limited to just Tesla customers. He described the aforementioned public facilities in that way. Travis County and the Del Valley School System both offered tax rebates of at least $60 million to help with corporate recruitment. The company was not given any financial incentives by the state to build the plant, which will employ 5,000 people. Currently, Tesla makes 70% of its vehicles in Fremont, California, and the remaining 30% in a factory established in China. Tesla is currently constructing an assembly facility in Germany, in addition to its manufacturing in Austin. Let's quickly go through what is known about the Tesla semi-truck now that we are properly informed about the plan. A theoretical study on electric semi-trucks was apparently carried out in the middle of 2017 in response to Elon Musk's assertion regarding Tesla's progress on a heavy-duty long-range semi-truck. The research team calculated the weights and driving distances of an electric truck and published their findings. The calculations indicate that an electric semi may be practical for short or medium distance carrying, but not for long distance hauling, since the weight of the necessary batteries would be greater than the legal limit. One estimate puts the battery weight at 11,800 kilograms, or almost one-third of the payload, which would make the truck's capital cost roughly twice as high as a diesel-powered counterpart. The Class 8 heavy truck manufacturing spec payload capacity has also been contested by others. The Impact Report 2020 claims that the greater weight restrictions for electric semi-trucks in the US and the EU would increase the semi's payload capacity. Electric semi-trucks in the EU can already carry a load that is 2 tons heavier than a diesel-powered counterpart. Compared to diesel semi-trucks, electric semi-trucks in the US are allowed to carry 0.9 tons more payload. According to the research, because both the US and EU have permitted a larger weight allowance for electric heavy-duty vehicles, we predict that a payload will be at least as high as it would for a diesel truck. Tesla has developed battery technology significantly over the last few years. As a result, this will also increase the Tesla semi's truck capacity. According to the business, the 4680 battery cells it uses are substantially more modern than those from earlier years. In terms of energy density, these battery cells pack a powerful punch. This indicates that the electric vehicle can carry more cargo as a result of the new 4680 battery pack's lighter design. Also, the battery life is longer. According to the Tesla Impact study, the semi-truck should be able to drive more than 804 kilometers on a single charge. Furthermore, it claims that the Tesla semi-truck's aerodynamics and potent electric power would enable it to achieve a mileage efficiency of more than 0.8 kilometers per kilowatt hour. We should carefully consider the ramifications of this choice in light of Tesla's significant investment in a facility to produce an electric truck that hasn't yet proven its viability in the auto industry. It is unusual for a facility of this magnitude or for a newcomer to the automobile business to spend $2.4 billion. Though it's clear why Tesla believed the program had promised, the future of the semi-truck looks bright. Enabling the crucial trucking industry to transition to zero emissions will be seen as a huge technological achievement as well as a victory for environmental campaigners, and people will view Tesla more positively. I hope you like this video. If you do, it would be kind of you if you can share this video with others. Thank you for watching. To get more amazing videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. We are 3 Towers Investing Channel, and we'll see you in the next one.